Yo, what's up guys? Here with a brand new video today. I promised you guys Cyberpunk on Saturday. That was a lie. We'll be getting on Wednesday instead, but today you'll have a tier list video. Cyberpunk's taking a lot longer than I thought it would be, but then again it's a banger anime and I've got a lot to talk about with that, so stay tuned for that. Instead, let's look at the anime that aired last season, how I rate them, and well, yeah. Alright, let's start with the video, yeah? First up is Tokyo Mew Mew New. Yeah. I watched this growing up, around the same time I watched Pretty Cure and a bunch of other magical girl anime when I really had I don't know what to call it. Like, I was really interested in the concept of it. It was a few years after I first watched Sailor Moon, but it kind of runs off on nostalgia for me. Like, magical girl shows aren't my thing anymore, but because I watched this young and I enjoyed it a lot back then, I end up enjoying it now. But I'm not the target audience anymore, so I'll put it in the C tier. Now, Ruby, Ice Cream them. That is a disappointment and a half. I was actually kind of excited for it. It had the names that it did. It had the studio behind it, it had the animations behind it, It even came into this with an existing fandom and didn't deliver anything. Not on its original storyline. Its original storyline ended up being shit. Tried to go through a contrived way to resolve Weiss's mental issues and angst. And the only good thing that came out of it were the designs and the occasional fight scene. Yeah, it was kind of disappointing. It wasn't terrible though, so. C tier, B tier, C, D, C, D, C, D. D for disappointing. Yeah. Made in Abyss, now that was fun. I enjoyed Made in Abyss a lot. I enjoyed the first season a lot. I enjoyed the second season almost as much. They let off stuff with a bit of a mystery at the end, so we'll see where it goes. Now, these are a bit small, so I'm struggling to see some of these. You're probably struggling even more. This is My Stepmother's Daughter is My Ex, aka Mama Haha, aka I wanna fuck my stepsister. That's what this anime is literally about. This guy breaks up with his ex, and his ex's mom becomes his stepmom. Him and his ex have to live in the same house, and you know, tension occurs from that. You come up with a dumb competition, yo. Every time you fail to act as a proper sibling, you have to do what I say. You can quite easily see where that goes to a wholesome-ish romance, about as wholesome as two siblings wanting to fuck each other can get. Now, this one is, or was supposed to be, out of the anime. What it ended up being was kind of like a wholesome show about a kid having a crush on an older maid, and yeah, it is what it is. It was pretty mid. Classroom of the Elite, that's a big one this season. Can I say it was alright? Well, it's better than alright. It kind of delivered on all the promises that were made at the end of season 1. Like, we end on a big reveal that Ayano Koji only views the rest of the classmates as tools. He doesn't simply like act as a unexpressionate protagonist. He is close to one. Like, he's got very dulled emotions and everything. And this season he reveals that to the audience at full, even if the other characters aren't aware of it just yet. And yeah, going through all the challenges and everything, Ayano Koji and its class don't quite sweep. They set up a mini boss, they deal with the mini boss, they set up for the next mini boss next season. That's where we're pretty much at. If you read the manga or the light novel, you know we're about to see our boy Ayano Koji destroy a lot. Phrasing. Yeah. What's the next one? I'm gonna move on. I'm pretty sure I did not watch this anime. I watched Icarus Recall. That was fun. I'm putting it in B tier. It wasn't for me. I should preface that, which is surprising why I'm putting out B tier. It's very moe. I'm not a big fan of moe or, you know, cute girls doing cutesy stuff that much. But the characters were kind of endearing. They started to win you over near the end. The gunfights were absolutely amazing. I think there was some of the best gunfights I've seen in anime in a long time. Discount Edge Runners. Stay tuned. So yeah, that was good. Straight S tier. I refuse to elaborate. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, sucks this up. This Isekai Pharmacist is probably one of the Isekai airing this season. I'm not a big fan of the genre, if I'm going to be honest. Obviously, like, I love those like Mushoku Tensei and so on. But yeah, this guy's reborn is a pharmacist. He can recreate every chemical he mentally knows, and turns out he actually knows a very good amount. So yeah, stay tuned for more of dude mix crystal meth and pretends not to be water white. Yeah, it's not that original, crazy, or you know. Actually, I think it might be the third pharmacy isekai scene, or the second. It's one of those numbers. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Next up, Windy City Detective. I was supposed to watch it. I watched 2 episodes of it, but I dropped it. So I don't think it would be completely fair for me to put it in any tier, but it does seem pretty interesting, you know. Narumi, some dude called Narumi is a detective in Futo City. Like, what can I say? Oh, this one is a wolf isekai, isekai summoner, right? Yeah. Man, not being able to see this shit makes me feel like I've got the tiniest eyes in the world. Another one I didn't watch. This is the problem with getting people to make this stuff for you, is that they don't know what you watch or not. But then again, maybe I should learn to be fucking grateful, innit? Oh, this one. Vermeer. Can't even remember the fucking full name. Ada the anime turned out to be Ada the anime D tier. I'm not against ecchi. Quite a lot of my favorite anime aren't ecchi. I just think that, you know, if you're gonna do it, the characters need to have character, you know? It's in the word. It's not that amazing. It's not that hard. Just fucking do it. And this anime doesn't fucking do it. Engage Kiss was another one that doesn't do it. The characters were pretty looking. That's all I can say. Like, the characters were pretty looking. The animation was pretty. The animation was pretty. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not repeating myself. It's just that all it had. Well, that's not fair. At least the animation was pretty. Oh. Yes, this one, Shinsengumi get off and assassinated, and this dude, the only survivor, has to fill the rest of the Shinsengumi up with criminal, and then one of them gets killed, so he's only got 7. So yeah, these 8 dudes, aka Bakumatsu Bad Boys, what was the full name? Shimatsu no Sign. It was good. Like, it wasn't as good as I'd hoped, it was as good as it could have been, I guess. That's the only way I can put it. Obviously, that doesn't give you guys a lot to work off, to guess from. But yeah, give it a shot, especially if you like Shinsengumi or Bakumatsu kind of stuff. You'll definitely enjoy this, I imagine. Like, there's no way it's worse than the 22 isekai airing every season. This one, didn't watch. Oh, this one. Kind of cute. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. So to describe to you guys who don't know, I'm assuming a good few of you have watched it, is a dude joins high school, doesn't join the sports club like he was expected to, and joins a shogi club because he fell in love with a girl at first sight. He plays shogi, he decides that he's not going to confess to her until he beats her at shogi, but she's good, like, she's really good, so looks like he won't be confessing until his ass can beat her at shogi. Yeah, so it's that kind of anime. I'll probably end up developing more in like following seasons. I still have an episode or 2 to watch actually, but from what I've seen so far, it's in B rank. It's B tier. It's a good anime. It's not the best, but then again, that's a very high bar. Oh, Black Summer, Bad Isekai. I dropped it, so I'm putting it to didn't even watch. Actually no, that's too nice for it. It's just bad. Danmachi now. Danmachi. I love me some Danmachi. It's Bell on more journeys to pick up second best girl in a dungeon when he could go for best girl, or best goddess rather. Oh, this fucking anime. Actually, I'm really familiar with the manga. I read it quite a while ago. It was, you know, everything you expect it to be. That's called Harem Labyrinth. Is, you know, a dude wants to build a harem by first buying his first, like, waifu as a slave. Yeah, it's just degeneracy. It's deep for degeneracy. I read it for way too long compared to what it is. Like, yeah. Alright, this anime, absolute A tier. I'm not gonna be. In fact, I must say, it was the best anime of this season. It might surprise you, but Lo-Fi, the anime, is the only way I can explain it. Yeah, you might have heard it, yeah, original, I know. You might have heard it described like that before, but that's really the best descriptor for it. If you ever want a chill anime to just watch and chill to, you know, yeah, that's your anime. Call of the night. Give it a watch. Seriously, it's much better than I expected. I thought it was just overhyped for, you know, what should have basically been a kind of romance. But nah, it's genuinely good. I absolutely recommend it. Overlord is C for mid. I think it's a mid isekai. Some people like it a lot more. I don't. I'm not one of those people. I probably will never be one of those people. I think Slime is a lot better than that. Even though they cover a very similar niche of country building isekais. Yeah. Now, Ataraki no Ma. I don't put it. I kind of built this anime up in my head over all this time of not getting a second season and seeing all these isekais. This, you know, mundane isekai that came of a demon lord coming to this world became such a big thing in my head. So when I came to rewatch the first season before the second season came out, kind of broke that bubble. It wasn't as good as I built it up in my head, and I'm kind of glad it wasn't, because if I walked into the second season with those expectations, I would have been really disappointed. But now, knowing that, I enjoyed it a lot. I probably enjoyed it way more than I did the first season. It was a really good anime. The Devil is a part-timer. A lot of people will tell you season 1 was great. Just as many people will probably tell you season 2 was just as good. Now then, I can't even remember this anime's name. That's why I've left it to last. It's My Little Witch Academia. Not, what can I say? It's alright. It's not mine. It's not that great. But here we are. The video's now done. Done with this tier list. I don't have to look at half of this trash until far into the future. A perfectly balanced list, as all things should be. Here we are. So, Cyberpunk should be coming out next Wednesday. I should be releasing some skits in between as well, and shorts. You might have noticed, yeah, I've uploaded a short. I'm planning to upload a lot more skits, montages, and anything else I can come up with, as well as more of these live, off the head style videos. This is my first video without a script, so yeah. Hopefully I didn't bore the shit out of you. I'm trying to get used to it, so if you got any recommendation or critiques, make sure to give me them in the comments below. Most of this video is untouched except for the longer silences, because kind of don't want to bore you. I don't want to pad to 10 minutes, and I should. So enjoy. Mr. Anime Club is out.